waters of Puerto Rico. They come down from the rainforests and the mountains behind us, and some of them wind up in this fountain right here at the Country Club at the Wyndham Rio Mar Beach Resort and Spa, a spectacular location. We've got 2 golf courses, we've got a great hotel on the beach, a casino, and all that Puerto Rico has to offer.
American owned, family operated, 5 generations, fiercely focused on one thing, putting the best beer on the bar. Yuengling, America's oldest brewery.
Well, we're overlooking the ocean course here at Rio Mar with the Director of Golf and Tennis Operations, Jeff Willenberg. Jeff, first tennis. You have tennis?
Yes, I do.
That's enough for the traveling golfer. Now on to the golf.
Yes, sir.
We have a tremendous, I'm going to say, complementing golf courses here because they're different. The ocean course, let's talk about that first.
Designed and built the golf course in 1971-72. So it has a look and feel of a traditional type of golf course. It's open. It's a great golf course to play. The greens are mostly elevated. A lot of different undulations. So putting is very tricky. You really want to hit the right part of the green to have a shot at birdie. The bunkers are huge around the greens, so the bunkers come into play. We have a lot of water, iguanas, birds. We have a little bit of everything for the resort golfer.
Mostly beauty, there's no question about it. And those tabletop greens are really the defense of this golf course.
That's exactly the way they wanted to design it, because for the resort golfer, the hardest shot really is getting off the tee. So, but to make the golf course challenging for all levels of play, the greens and the green complexes were much more difficult, but also playable for all levels of play.
A number of years after that, Greg Norman came in and built the river course.
That's right. He built the golf course and opened in 1997, and the golf course is completely different characteristic-wise from the ocean golf course. It's much tighter. The beautiful river Mameas that comes down out of the rainforest, so Yunque, flows right through the golf course. Several of the holes are on the banks of the river. The river comes into play. A lot more vegetation, beautiful trees, bamboo. The golf course is a lot tighter, a lot more challenging. And the bunkering and the greens are a lot different than what you see on the ocean golf course. They tend to be a little bit more closer to the fairway. They're not popped up. A lot more roll and chipping shots. 2 great golf courses with distinct characteristics. So when you're playing this property, this resort, you get a feel for 2 different golf courses, and that's kind of unusual. You don't really see that at a lot of resorts. Typically the golf courses look all the same.
They are definitely 2 different golf courses, 2 different styles, but the beauty and the absolute great challenging characteristics of both courses come through.
The ocean golf course, off the tee, you can be a little more aggressive, use the driver a little bit more. The fairways are a little bit wider. You don't have quite as much trouble as you do on the river golf course. Short game on the ocean course is very, very important. Getting the ball up and down is really key here.
16th hole, par 3, and that is the ocean. Jeff, 240-yard par 3, dead into the wind. It looks like only the big boys come back to this tee.
Yeah, and even sometimes the big boys are kind of scared to come back here. Keep in mind that we built this golf course in 1973 when the equipment wasn't as advanced as it is now. And you can imagine, playing this hole from back here back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. So you have some events that do come back here?
Yes, we do. We have the 2004 World Amateur, which is one of the most prestigious golf tournaments globally. They played on the Ocean Golf Course, and we also do a PGA Tour qualifier here, and it's the qualifiers for the Puerto Rico Open is played next door, the Trump International. And we also host annually an NCAA golf tournament. We have some of the top players from the collegiate ranks that come down. Many of these gentlemen have played down here, and ladies have gone on to become stars on the PGA Tour.
Well, the important thing, if you're going to play a hole like this, you got to prepare. I'm prepared.
I'm prepared too.
I'm prepared to lose a golf ball. Let's have at it. Well, I definitely have the right stick, just a little right. Let's see if I can chip it close to the pin and not into the ocean. Not bad. Good putt. Oh! A par on this hole would be my great accomplishment on the trip to Puerto Rico. Well, we're on the patio of Marbella, the beautiful restaurant overlooking the ocean at Wyndham Rio Mar with General Manager Danny Williams. Danny, you have always been the king of hospitality in your days in Atlantic City, now here in Puerto Rico. What a great property you have to bring people to.
Tony, glad to have you here in Puerto Rico, particularly here at Wyndham Grand Rio Mar. We are extremely proud of this property, but I will tell you that coming to Puerto Rico, the activity of trying to train and have a service staff that is friendly was not something I had to do. They were friendly when I got here.
I think they're born with it. There is definitely a friendliness that I felt the second I got to Puerto Rico.
We are going to have a major renovation, brand new rooms product. All of our guest rooms will be brand new, beautiful. The rooms actually were designed by a designer for Puerto Rico. So it's going to have a Puerto Rican look, feel, and it's not a room that you'll see anywhere else in the world.
But in Puerto Rico, you're going to be outside most of the time. And the rest of the amenities here, tell us about them.
We've been working very hard around the pool and the grounds area, understanding that when we started the rooms renovation, although we're not going to have heavy construction going on, so we wanted to make sure that the outside of the hotel, the areas that people use basically between 9 and 5, we have no construction going on.
And I like the idea you have two separate pools, one for adults, one for the family.
That is set up for adults, so if you wanted to come and get a cabana and read and relax.
Now, we talked a lot about Marbella, the restaurant overlooking the ocean that has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you've got a couple other very special restaurants here.
We do. Palio offers a great variety of Italian cuisine.
Italian, I like Italian.
If you like Italian, you're also going to like our Asian restaurant as well, Shima's, which has a sushi bar, and we have a number of different Asian dishes to choose from.
We had dinner there and it was excellent. And it has the whole variety of Asian foods in there, so you're not just pigeonholed into one.
We do, and we also serve sandwiches in the lobby bar, and we have an area, kind of a fast food type restaurant right outside of the casino. You just want something quick.
And Danny, you have a beautiful and clean beach here.
Yeah, our beach is one of the features that our guests really enjoy. You can exit any of our guest rooms and be on the beach within 30 to 60 seconds.
One daytime indoor activity that people might like, the spa.
Yeah, the Mandera Spa is a full service spa with all of the expected features, in addition to a very, very nice fitness center for those that are interested in a great workout.
At Marbella, every Friday is a fiesta. Let the fiesta begin. after dinner, of course, there does happen to be one other area of entertainment, and that's the casino.
In our casino, we have up-to-date slot machines. We have table games. The hotel has 600 guest rooms. We're going to take 200 of our rooms and repurpose those rooms, and they'll be converted to vacation ownership. So when the vacation ownership, then in about 18 months, once we begin the construction of the villas, you'll be able to come to Rio Mar and actually buy a week.
Folks, you should rediscover Puerto Rico because it has changed in recent years, more Americanized, easier to get to, no passports, right? Cell phones work here,
Right.
American money. It really is the easier Caribbean style of travel.
It truly is. The guests that come here are amazed once they've flown into Puerto Rico and how easy it is to get to the airport, to get to our resort. And once you get here, it's very easy to navigate, to get around the resort. English-speaking staff. It's easy and comfortable.
Come and sample the hospitality that he and everyone in Puerto Rico provides for you. We're at the base of the Jocohu Towers with Devin Rivera from Dragonfly Adventures. Our adventure today in the El Yunque National Forest.
Yes,
It's a beautiful place. Thanks for taking us up.
no problem.
This is your playground.
Pretty much. Everybody's playground, as you can see.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Dragonfly Adventures, of course, takes people not only providing transportation from the airport to the hotels, but on the tours around the island.
Yeah, we provide tours and excursions all throughout the island.
This rainforest was nationalized as a park.
In 1903 by Teddy Roosevelt.
So we're sitting at about 1,500 feet right now, but the mountain here in the rainforest goes how high?
Just a little under 3,500 feet. We are the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. Forest Services. Okay? There are other rainforests like in Washington State where that's considered not a tropical rainforest, a temperate rainforest. And Hawaii's rainforest also is not considered necessarily a tropical rainforest. There are multiple waterfalls all throughout the park. Our main waterfall is Coca Falls, but there's waterfalls that you would be able to head to through different trails.
And can you actually swim in them?
Yes, you can.
Ah,
All the trails are swimmable.
a little shower in the rainforest, huh? Now, Devin, in the rainforest, I see a lot of bamboo. I'm going to guess that maybe wasn't here in the beginning.
No, bamboo is traditionally all native to Asia. Okay, Spaniards did bring it over. Now Americans and our municipal cities are using bamboo to prevent mudslides. Okay,
Erosion control, and it grows very quickly.
it grows very quickly. Here in our rainforest, bamboo has grown 8 inches in one day.
Wow.
Yes, El Yunque is considered the fastest reproducing rainforest on the planet.
I'm an old caballero from the Rio Mar. Yeah, that's the Rio Mar for all you gringos out there. I'm here to see my old compadre, Alberto Del Rio.
How are you, Dan? Everything good?
Absolutely beautiful here on the beautiful Caravali Ranch.
That's right. Welcome again to Caravali Rainforest Park.
Well, thank you very much. Let me get up a little closer to you here.
Come over here.
Come on up. That's it.
I won't bite you.
No. That's it. This is my old friend Palantino here, by the way.
Yep.
Well, the Caravali Ranch certainly has a lot of things to do here, right at the base of the rainforest.
Definitely. We own a 600-acre ranch. It's a family-oriented business. An amazing restaurant with very good food. We got a 12-room lodge inn. So basically, we try to have all these adventures on the same heart. So people come over here and they enjoy of different adventures on the same place.
And Alberto, we're not just talking about pony rides here, right?
That's right, we're not talking about just pony rides. Over here at the stables, we got 75 horses for rent, and we gave them the opportunity to the people to show them how to mount, how to ride the horse. We got our ages are from 3 years old until 121 if you want. So before we go out, we make sure that everyone knows how to handle the horse. These are very docile horses, and it depends on the experience that you get.
And how about for the people who want a little more horsepower in their
Okay,
adventure?
well, We got a little bit of more extreme and adrenaline at the ATV tours.
Yeah.
We got the all-terrain vehicles and have a beautiful ride around the foothills of the rainforest. We go all the way up to the top of the mountain in front of El Yunque with a spectacular panoramic views. I definitely highly recommend.
All right, mi amigo, instead of just talking about the beauty of Carabali, I think it's time we go and enjoy it ourselves.
I'm ready, cowboy.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
Ay, ay, ay.
We're in the clubhouse at the Wyndham Rio Mar, the social center for all of the members as well as the guests. And they do many parties here and have great food prepared like longaniza, prepared by our chef Ramon Carrillo.
The longanita rice is one of the most popular items in our menu. It's made with chicken sausage with a little bit of anato, garlic, and fresh sofrito. That's been in our menu for many years, and the secret of that recipe is come from my grandmother. We do that in our Marbella shows every Friday night at Marbella.
Well, when in Puerto Rico, it always helps to get some local knowledge. I think I've got a local right here. Excuse me, sir. Can I?
Tony, buongiorno.
Juan Chichi Rodriguez. Oh my goodness, it's Mr. Puerto Rico himself.
Well, Tony, I haven't seen you in over 40 years.
I think you're talking about back to the old days of the IVB Classic at White Marsh Valley, and that was certainly a great time. That was the first golf tournament I ever covered. In those days, you hit it real good.
Everybody asked me if I'm going to go and play the tour, and I say the cows are gone.
Well, in all those years, I got older, but I don't think you did, Chichi. And it's great to be in your home course, your home area here in Puerto Rico, Rio Mar. I understand this was your first real job. You were the first golf professional here.
I never had a job.
That's what I was going to get to that.
I mean, I play golf and they pay me. You play golf and they charge you.
That's right. Something wrong there.
So yeah, so I never had a job because I had fun.
So you were here when this course opened here at Rio Mar.
Yes, I was the first pro here, and my brother was the golf director really, and. You have these iguanas here now. That when we moved here, there were no iguanas in this place.
This golf course, of course, we're standing on the ocean courses, an old course going back to the 70s.
We redesigned this golf course. We planted, I think it was like 3,800 trees that we brought them in. Like 105 royal palms.
Yeah.
And I believe we only lost 5 of them.
I never asked you for a favor, but I'm going to ask you for one today. Do you think you might be able to give me a little bit of tip since we have our putters here?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to teach you how to putt because putting is not golf. Putting is a state of mind. You think you're going to make it, you make it. You think you're going to miss it, you miss it.
Okay.
A good putter sees the ball going in, a bad putter sees the ball staying out. A good putter is surprised when the ball doesn't go in. A bad putter is surprised when it does go in. But I will teach you how to do the sword.
So a little bit of style to my game?
A little bit of style.
Okay,
you make
let's
the
see.
putt. You have to put your thumb here. See, some people leave the thumb out here, they throw the putter and they break their thumb.
Oh, no.
If you overshoot, you want to make sure that the thumbs meet, you see?
Okay.
And then you don't throw it. No, put the thumb here.
Oh, I
There
got
you
the
go.
right grip now, huh?
And you put the thumb,
Here.
and then you go, put your left hand up. In your case, it's right hand. Put it up.
Up higher. Oh, yeah, better balance.
And then and then you come back, and then you tip your hat, and go like that to the galleries. Thank
Well-
you. Thank you very much.
That might be the best lesson the traveling golfer ever has gotten from the man, Mr. Puerto Rico, and also Mr. Style, Chichi Rodriguez.
Thank you, Tony. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Well, it's time for the traveling golfer to bid a sad farewell to Puerto Rico. We leave all of this beauty behind, but they told me I could get back to the mainland on my own private jet. but this isn't quite the jet I had in mind!
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.
There can be only one number one. One outperforms. One outplays. The one shot. The one moment that separates one from the rest. That's when one redefines distance. That's how one earns number one. R1, the one driver played by more tour pros than any other. From TaylorMade, the number one driver in golf since 2001.